Hello and welcome to A Cat in the Garden. I just got back last night from my trip to Florida. I got a little bit of sun while I was there, which was really nice. I had a great trip, but while I was there, I did go plant shopping one day. So I'm gonna let you guys see what I did when I went to Bloom Garden Shop in Tampa, Florida. When you first walk into the shop, it's really all super open. Most of it's outside because, well, we're in Florida. They had a bunch of string of hearts for $5. I love this plant. It was actually the favor given out at my wedding. And if you didn't see when I picked up the plant, there was a lizard. There are so many lizards in Florida. It's just so cool. And if you didn't hear that, there's a saffron joining me for the voiceover. My brother really liked this little tree. I guess you could call it a tree. And he wanted to take pictures to remember what it was. I'm sure he could tell you the name. I don't remember. I just found a lot of tropical plants mixed in with what I consider outdoor plants, but obviously Florida is a lot different than where I live in Texas and where I grew up in the north. There were coleus, there were vincas, celosia. I think my brother really liked the celosia. Some zinnias, lots of beautiful flowers. More celosia here. It's not my favorite flower in the whole world, but I don't mind looking at it. You know what I mean? I don't hate it. It's just not my favorite. But anyway, I really liked the little vegetable patch sign. There were lots of cool tomatoes and some marigolds, some herbs. A part of me was wishing I could take things back with me. And then I found a more tropical plant section. They had a really nice landscaped area with a bunch of the plants growing in the ground with a little mini waterfall pond set up. There was a nice Rhaphidophora decursiva. Lots of really big, bushy, sometimes overgrown plants here. Anthurium superbum. Xanthosoma. I can't believe they were just withstanding the full sun though. It just shows how much these plants really can take. Beautiful bushy Monstera adansonii, quite a few of those, all the regular non-variegated versions, some ferns, Philodendron brandtianum for $10. And then swinging back around, this really cool Philodendron tortum basket, just hanging around. There was only one, but it was cool. A really nice silver sword totem, getting really mature. I just love the way that plant looks when it gets mature. It really does look like a sword. Saffron is adding more commentary. A bunch of billies here. They were all $14. There's a really big Philodendron pink princess basket. Kind of cool to see it trailing. I don't think I've ever seen one trailing before. A bunch of really nicely variegated Paraiso verde. Mine has no variegation whatsoever. Another pink princess. That one was climbing this time. Philodendron summer glory, another underrated one. I really like it, even though it's fallen out of style. And a Brazil climbing up a pole. Some alocasia dragon scale little babies. They were 16, I think, which is a fair price for them. I think a gloriosum, some baskets, really cool stuff. Just everywhere you turn, there was a new type of plant. Carrii variegated basket. I think that was the only Hoya that I saw while I was here. So $75 is a pretty good price, I think, for one that size. And I just wanted to show a little bit of what it looked from afar, not just the close-up plants. Some ferns in the shade and a silver band Maranta basket. That is my favorite Maranta, though I sadly don't have one anymore. That is one I'd like to replace one day. More billies over here, looking super cute. I love the elongated leaves. I'm just not the biggest fan of the orange stems. I know that's a bad thing to say because my husband's obsessed with it, but it's not my favorite. But it's still a cute plant. I can appreciate it. And then there was a big billy. I don't think it was for sale. These were all in the shade. Miken's baskets. Really cute and full and bushy. There were quite a few of those. Some mini orchids, kalanchoe, and regular anthuriums, things like that. And then a few more plants over here that caught my eye, especially these ring of fires in these 1 gallon baskets. Great variegation, looking really stable, and they were only $30. I was shocked. I really thought about taking one home, but
It is a long drive back and I'd have to fit it somewhere in the car. But I am kind of regretting leaving that there. They were so, so pretty. And then my brother and I moved on to the gift shop, and there were a lot of tropical plants in here as well, scattered throughout, as well as some really cool pots and some gifts and things. It was really cool on the inside, a lot of Halloween decor. If I could, I would have taken so much of this home. I really liked the pothos totems. They had really nice variegation on them. They grew up and then they were trailing back down, and the pots were just really cool. So I'm going to highlight some of the pots throughout the video. I just thought that they had a really cool selection just in general, and just really interesting things around here. And then I found another little hidden section of plants. These are some of the more sensitive ones, so I can understand why you wouldn't want to put these more sensitive begonias outside and just keep them in a temperature controlled environment inside. This, I think, was the Dieffenbachia reflector. I don't know. I'm not a big Dieffenbachia person, but it did catch my eye. This plant, I don't know what it was, but my brother really liked it, so he wanted me to put it in the video. Of course, I had to oblige. These pots were super cute. Love the Halloween theme. There were just so many adorable pots. These are the ones I thought were the cutest in this little section. And then some really cool candles as well. I really enjoyed the artwork on them and just some other gifts that were cool. And of course, orchids. There were orchids everywhere here. It was really making me want another orchid. I have two, but I don't know. I'm kind of on an orchid kick right now. I just think that they're so stinking cute. And finally, there was one last section of plants. Thank you, Saffron. A lot of aglaonema. My brother really liked the pink ones, and trays upon trays upon trays of orchids. They were just so pretty. And again, really tempted to get one.
Now that garden shop was super cool. It was super fun. They had so many orchids, and I didn't get any plants, even though we drove to Florida and back. I don't know why I didn't buy anything. I really regret not getting that 1 gallon ring of fire. It was only $30. I am really mad at myself for not getting that, but I did get something cute. I got this little pot that says "Please Don't Die." I thought it was so cute, just in time for Halloween. I'm loving it. I'm gonna put some sort of plant in it. I'm not sure what yet. My brother did get a few things there as well. He went with me and he got just a few gifts for people for Christmas. And he got these really cool little mushroom charms, which I thought were super neat. They were really cute. They were tiny, but they were super cute. And it was just a lot of fun. The whole trip to Florida was a blast. There were tropical plants everywhere, of course, because it's Florida. And we went to the Packers game, of course. They won. We went to a Tampa Bay Lightning game, kayaking, even saw a manatee. So the Florida trip was a blast. This garden shop was a blast. It was just adorable. We saw lots of lizards all throughout the shop. They had a really cute gift shop on the inside, and it was really cool to see all of the arrangements with the tropical plants that most of us just know as houseplants, but can pretty much grow anywhere in Florida. So overall, it was just really neat, and I really like going plant shopping whenever I go traveling anywhere. It's really cool to see what plants are like in different states, what the prices are like, what's popular. So that was a lot of fun, and I just really enjoyed getting to go plant shopping for a day. But that's it for this video. Saffron is, of course, very excited to have me back, and I think she just needs some pets right now. If you liked it, make sure to give Saffy and I here a thumbs up down below and subscribe so you don't miss anything from us here on the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.